Alright, what's up everybody? We are on Season 3, Episode 11 of Attack on Titan. That means there are 2 more episodes to go for this first half of the season, and what can I say? I'm just super excited to get into it, especially, of course, with that massive tease. Did cut my hair here because I was starting to look a little bit like that guy on top of the Beast Titan himself, but, you know what's so funny about it, actually? Like, once again, I found myself rewatching the episode, right, to see if there were details I missed, and I definitely made sure to rewatch, especially that that ending tease there a couple of times, actually, right, to make sure that I got everything there. And once again, I find myself in this position where I'm like, man, all the details were right in front of me, and I somehow missed it the first time around. It's like we can actually see, you know, up until now, I've constantly been saying, oh, you've got the Beast Titan and the guy on top of him, right? But they're the same. And I only realized that, once again, upon a rewatch of the scene. But you can tell by the little sound effect that we hear that he's actually literally leaving the Beast Titan like how a normal person would be leaving their Titan form, right? So that guy is the Beast Titan, actually. Of course, that raises so many questions about, like, how is it possible for somebody to then... you know, I guess, yeah, like, I mean, what's the difference between this Beast Titan then once again and all the other Titans that we've seen? But still, I don't even understand how people originally got all these powers in the first place and became these weird special Titans, right? Yeah, the thing is, we saw there at the very end how that was another thing that I found interesting. Literally, the first thing he said was, I won. He said that against Berthold, who was helping Reiner back up, because we actually saw that the Armored Titan, Reiner, was damaged. He had fallen to the ground. So I guess they'd been fighting, like Reiner had been fighting the Beast Titan or whatever, but then they're still talking about working together, so maybe it was just kind of like a friendly fight, or to prove something, or to, I don't know, like... show dominance, or I have no idea what that was about. Maybe dictating whose plan they would be going along with or whatever, something like that. But again, I mean, the way it seems to me is that there is a clear sort of power hierarchy where the Beast Titan guy is clearly on top of Reiner and Berthold, so to say. Like, he's the one with the real command here, and he was talking about how right now all they gotta do is to wait for Eren, who will be showing up eventually by himself. They don't even need to do anything themselves. Because I think, once again, that they were there literally in Zaganshina, where, of course, the plan is at the moment for Eren to go there, use the hardening ability to seal up the wall, and then check out what's in the basement finally, right? It's, again, like, what I find the interesting part about it is how Season 3 so far has been amazing. I really, really loved just the storyline that we've gotten. But the funny thing is that I feel like Episode 10 very much felt like a season finale. Episode 10 concluded, seemingly, I'm pretty sure it did, it concluded just all the storylines that we've really focused on with the Rice family, with Kenny, of course, who died, and getting the backstory last time around with him and Levi and stuff, right? But also the brother of the Rice family and all those details to fill in the gaps that so far were still left out there. You know, Historia literally became queen there at the very end, and that seemed kind of like a happy ending type of finale or whatever for now, right? But that's the thing. I feel like these last 2 episodes are going to be used solely to be setting up this second half that is going to go batshit insane, most likely. So, again, what can I say? I'm just ready to dive in, and I want to see where it goes. What's next? Yeah, I'm just super excited. But anyway, of course, if you enjoy my reactions, you can already watch the next 8 episodes. They are up on Patreon. So that means we are on episode 19 of the 3rd season over there. Go check that out. It's linked on top of the description. Full-length reactions, OVAs, you know the drill. But for now, again, man, I can't wait to see where this goes. So this is going to be episode 11 of season 3. 今じゃ孤児院の院長の方が板についてきてる。Is she acting like a motherly figure for all these kids or what? 牛飼いの女神様だって。They're still calling her a goddess. いよいよ神様になっちまったな。困っている人がいたらどこにいたって見つけたし、助けに行くって言ってた。これがヒストリアのやりたいことなんだ。Well, that's pretty noble. あいつなんか
俺の母ちゃんに似てきた。
どうしたいの？ライナーとベルトルトともう一度会うことになるとしたら。
Of course they're talking about them because
奴らは殺さなきゃならない。
them meeting up is gonna be inevitable, I guess, very soon.
お前は立派だよ。
そんなこと。
あの時は人類なんか滅べばいいとか言ってたのにな。
あれは勢い余っただけだから。
That look on her face.
なんだよ。おい。
エレンは実験で疲れてる。そうだね。ごめんミカサ。
Wait, was she jealous? What was that about? Oh god.
エレンの硬質化の能力はとある対巨人兵器を誕生させた。
Oh wow. So now they can just easily take him out. Oh wow, they literally have like traps set up. Oh damn. Right on the neck there, yeah. That's a great strategy.
おそらく巨人の力を酷使しすぎたんだろう。
Oh, okay.
このところ硬質化の実験ばかりだったからな。
すまない、エレン。
早く武器を揃えていきましょう。志願しなくに。
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? They're just getting ready. Like, they're a little overexcited though with me right now knowing what's waiting for them. It's a little, what can I say? Scary.
じゃないですか。少しは見直してたんだから。見損なったって言ってやったよ。くそげ。
マルロはバカなの？こいつはおかっぱ野郎ですね。
なんだよ、マルロは間違ってないだろ。
とにかく
They keep making fun of his hair.
実戦経験ゼロの編入の連中だけなんだよ。
おいおい、世間全体がウォールマリアだかもって盛り上が
Who
っ
is
てる。
this guy?
そうかい。
でも確かにお前ら変わったよな。一体何があったんだ？
I mean, they went through quite a bit. Maybe that's what it is.
また今度にするよ。
じゃあ俺先に行くぞ。
もう？
明日は調整日だから朝から俺の村に帰ろうと思って。また何か
To his village? Why would he go back there?
お母さんを元に戻す方法決してないわけじゃないんですよね。
Yeah, that's a question I've been asking. Is there ever going to be a possibility for them to turn the Titans back to people? Like a anti-vaccination?
60年ぐらいだ。もうずっと終わらない悪夢を見ているようだったよ。
悪夢か。
Oh, so that's how she describes her face as a Titan.
俺も一時はそんな巨人に。
エレン。
Does he actually like realize he ate his own dad? Because he still never brought that up. That almost makes it come across like Mikasa is stopping him from even thinking about it or something. That's kind of suspicious too.
一人でブツブツと。お前が思い出さなきゃいけねえのはあの男だろ。見たんだろ？洞窟で記憶を掘り返された時。 親父さんと会っていた調査兵団の男ってやつを。
そもそもあの男は俺もどっかで見たことあるはずなんだ。
イエーガー先生の記憶じゃなくて本当にエレンが？
だと思うんだが。
頭をどこかにぶつけてみては？
そうだぞお前。行間の頭突きでも食らえばいいんだよ。
それで思い出せんなら。
Long time since I've seen that guy. Wait, is that him or what? Are you kidding me? What the fuck?
シャーディス教官。
Okay. Where is this going, man?
どうしたブラウス？座らんのか？
いいえ、私めはこちらで結構です。
教官室に呼び出されてはよく絞られた。
She offered you a potato, don't you remember
前
that?
からたった数ヶ月。
And you sent her out to go running all night.
シャーデス団長、今ここに詰め寄る理由を察しておいででしょうか。
お前は母親とよく似ているな。だが、その瞳の奥に宿す牙は父親そのものだ。
話してください。知っていることすべて。
何も知らない。人類の理にはなり得ない話でよければ聞いてくれ。傍観者に過ぎない私の思い出話を。
So he is the
20年前
bystander.
ウォールマリア。ここで何をしている？
That's Aaron's
どう
dad.
やって壁を越えてきた？
あなたたちこそ壁の外で何を？まさか戦っているのか？
彼はなぜ壁の外にいるのか覚えていなかった。記憶を一切なくしていたのだ。グリシャ・イエーガーという名前以外。
わざわざ壁の外をうろつくバカがお前ら調査兵団以外にいるわけねえのによ。
勤務中に酒をやるバカを牢の中にぶち込む。
Oh, that's a young Hannes.
とにかく被害者がいるわけでもねえし、上への報告はなしだ。いいな。
ここからどこに帰るつもりだ？グリシャ・イエーガー。
私は医者だ。病院を紹介してくれ。できる仕事があるはずだ。
What the hell is up with this, man? So,
そして私に教えてくれないか。
I mean, I'm assuming they used the memory wipe
調査兵団。
powers on him, obviously,
あ
but
なたたちのことを。
what is his deal? Like,
彼は本当に
where
何
did
も
that
知らなかっ
happen
た。
and why? Did he, like, find out too much at some point?
さこそあれど、この壁の中は平和なんだな。少なくとも巨人に怯えて生きているわけではない。
この狭い壁の中で飯と酒にありつければそれで満足な部類の人間らしい。世界がどれだけ広いかなんて。
それが調査兵団。
そうだ。バカみたいか？
そんなわけないだろう。あなたたちはこの壁の誰よりも賢く勇気がある。その存在は魂が自由であることを示す。人類の誇りそのものだ。
また調査兵団の勧誘かい？
違うぞカルラ。私は
Oh, that's the mom.
私なんぞに務まるものではないでしょう。調査兵団はもっと特別な選ばれし者でないと。
選ばれし者。そんなことを言われたのは初めてだった。
Chosen one.
確かに壁の中は。
I'm having such a hard time kind of figuring out where they're all trying to go with this. I mean, it's fascinating, but
団長にさえなれば成果は出せる。
I want to know the deal with Aaron's dad so
理
badly.
解できるほどの偉業を突きつければ、やがて皆が私を認める。
I get the feeling like he knew too much and they wiped his memory, but even now with his memory wiped, he seems to be naturally curious to
なんとかならないか。
find out stuff again.
イエーガー先生、家内が起き上がりました。
イエーガー先生、ありがとうございます。
おめでとう。
Yeah, I remember in the past kind of questioning if he could kind of have like bad intentions, but I think that's definitely ruled out. Like,
イエーガー先生。
he very much wanted to find out the truth as well, like I said. And I wonder what conclusions he came to. What he wanted to do with Aaron having these powers now and stuff. I mean, that was his plan, I guess. I don't know if that was always his plan. His plan was definitely to get the power from Frida, of course.
エルヴィンの分隊はまだ死人を出してないんだって。
団長変えちまえばいいのにね。
Is this,
特別な。
baby Aaron?
カルラ、この子は。
エレン、男の子です。やっぱり頼りは届いてなかったんですね。 このまま
That's so kawaii.
死ぬまで続けるつもりですか
God help me.
なぜ凡人は何もせず死ぬまで生きていられるかわかるか。まず想像力に乏しいからだ。異形を
Why do I feel like I've seen this?
理解することすら不可能だろう。そのわずかな切れ端すら手当たり次第男に愛想を振りまき酒をついで回るしか取り柄のないものなんぞには
Jesus.
決して特別な人間はいる。ただそれが
I saw a sniffing guy there in the back. That's kind of heartwarming.
たったそれだけのことにどうして気づ
Didn't think I'd ever see him again. Rest in peace.
思い出した。お前だったな。
エレン。起きろエレン。母さんは一緒じゃないのか。
Oh, he told him that she died?
母さんが巨人に
Oh shit, and he was there too, Keith. So he knows of the dad's intentions, I guess.
敵を撃て。
Avenge her mother?
ついてこないでくれ。
待て。
What the
お前が
fuck?
撃てばいいだろう。彼らの仇を。なんせお前は特別だからな。私と違ってまた人に呪いをかけるのか。
この子はあんたとは違う。私の子だ。どうか頼む。関わらないでくれ。
雷。そして私は
Oh wow.
気絶していたお前を
And that's where he got the
避難
key
の
then
目を
suddenly and
通した
stuff. But how did he not remember? Like,
私の知る
because his memory was wiped or something. No, it wasn't fully wiped because I mean, he still knew who his friends were and stuff. This is so weird. Why does he not remember that?
ですか。教官の言う通り、俺は特別でも何でもなかった。
His dad made him special.
特別な父親の息子だった。
お前の母さんは彼らはこう言っていた。
特別じゃなきゃいけないんですか少なくともこの子は偉大になんてならなくてもいい。だって見てくださいよ。こんなに可愛い。だからこの子はもう偉いんです。
Kawaii indeed.
この世界に
Oh man.
生まれてきてくれたんだから。
I guess that's enough for Eren to hear to get him out of his depression. Those words from his mom. Oh my god, this theme along with it makes me so excited for this, like... It still kind of feels like a finale coming up, even though it's only the first half, but... Wait, did he, Did that just reveal that he broke the equipment or something? Wow, not an episode, I don't want to see the preview, but not an episode that I expected, guys. Yeah, let's go to the review. I actually wonder what that was about then there at the very end, where, yeah, I'm pretty sure we see him literally breaking that equipment. I went back to check it, and I even, just very quickly before recording the review, checked back episode 3 of the first season, right? Because, I mean, that's what I love so much, once again, about my approach with this show. I edit these videos, and I obviously put them up on YouTube and stuff, and so all these episodes are still very much kind of ingrained in my memory, and I pretty vividly remembered what happened back there in episode 3 still, where at first Eren was constantly failing with his training and stuff, right? And then we later found out his equipment was broken. But that's the thing, I also remembered that it was literally this guy here, Keith, who pointed out that his equipment was broken. So he was talking about, I couldn't change a thing or whatever. That would have made more sense if somebody else had caught the fact that it was broken, and so he couldn't change a thing or something. So I don't understand really what his motivations were there for at first breaking the equipment and then still pointing out that it was broken. Maybe it was just the fact that it was pointed out how Eren still did a better job with the broken equipment than anybody could have done or something. And that's what made him realize, like, oh, I'm just going to point it out and screw it, you know. Yeah, I don't know. But this episode, though, it's what I love about this show so much, how you can sometimes get these completely unexpected episodes and they go into a certain storyline that you hadn't seen coming whatsoever. And suddenly there's a character who you've already met and who you've already seen previously, you never thought played any major role, significant role whatsoever, and suddenly he turns out to be a pretty, well, I mean, not big deal. I'm not sure if we're really going to be focusing still on this Keith guy ever again in the future, but it's like, yeah, again, I can imagine so very much how just, you know, people watch me react literally to the 3rd episode months ago by now, right? And they're seeing Keith there and stuff, and they know everything that's going on, but I don't. I'm just seeing this guy, and I'm never seeing him again after that episode or something like that. Maybe episode 4 he was still in or something, but he just completely left the picture eventually, right? It's so I don't know. I mean, just getting the backstory here, and still very confusing and mysterious what's up with Grisha, you know, and what his whole deal was. So they found him outside of the walls. He had lost his memory, which I'm guessing is easily explained, of course, by the fact that we know that the Rice family and stuff could wipe the memories of people. So I assume they wiped the memory of Grisha. So Grisha probably previously had already sort of gotten too close to or flew too close to the sun, or whatever you want to call it, right? Where he had probably found out some things that he wasn't supposed to know. And they got him for it. They found out that he did, so they wiped his memory or something like that, I'm going to assume. But yeah, I find it interesting how even with his memory wiped, practically all he remembered was that he was called Grisha and that he was a doctor. And so he ended up helping a lot of people in Zaganshina, and that's where he met Eren's mom and all that stuff. But I found it interesting already from the get-go how he met up with Keith there and stuff. And he was already he kept asking questions about the world and this and that still, right? It's like he basically started from scratch trying to figure out the truth again or something. So that's what I kind of wonder about. Like, is that what his, what's the deal there? At what point did he really start to become curious about it all again? Or, I mean, maybe there were certain things where he didn't even lose his memory at all or something. Or I don't know. Again, I can only guess at this point, right? And so nothing is set in stone. It's cool to finally see this scene here where, it's the gaps in Eren's memory, where after his mom had died, he was the one who told his dad. Keith was literally there witnessing it, and Keith still remembered. And Grisha decided, I mean, that's still the confusing part. Why did Grisha decide that Eren was going to have to be the one doing this? Why not Grisha himself? Because Grisha had these powers. I speculated a couple episodes back, I think, just that, like, okay, Rod Reiss made it out alive, so Rod Reiss knew that Grisha had these powers, so Grisha was basically on the run, I assume, or something. So that's maybe why he gave Eren the powers, is because nobody would expect it or something, or I don't know. I mean, he was a son still, which I guess is still kind of suspicious, obviously. Would have made him suspicious, but yeah, I'm not sure if that's any valid motivation for it, or why, again, he decided that it had to be done this way. I'm assuming he had information, once again, that we as the viewer, at least at this point, I as the viewer don't possess yet. And so I can only, wait to see what the deal there is, right? Nonetheless, a very interesting episode setting up this finale for the first season. I'm guessing that in this finale for the first season, or first half of the third season, Jesus Christ, we are gonna probably go to Zaganshina now, and that's where it probably ends on some type of cliffhanger with the Beast Titan and Reiner and Berthold maybe meeting back up with Eren and stuff, right? I'm guessing, but maybe not. Who knows? yeah, love this episode. It was great. It was great because it was unexpected. I did not think we would be getting really into this anymore now, but very excited now for sure to see what episode 12 then will bring. But with that being said, of course, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And of course, if you enjoy my reactions, you can already watch the next 8 episodes, which are up on Patreon, linked on top of the description. You can watch all the way up until episode 19 of the 3rd season over there. Full-length reactions, all the OVAs. Actually, after this first half, I know I can check out a OVA with Mikasa as well or something, right? So I think that's the 3rd Lost Girl spot. So I'm going to be doing that too, which is going to be up there. So by then there will be 6 OVAs up already. Yeah, so definitely go check that out. You know, a couple of exclusive videos too, like season reviews and Attack on Titan in 9 minutes. But with that being said, once again, I hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you back in the next one.